Weird things I wish that I could explain for 500. So this made its way on Facebook. This was from Duelist Academy. This was second place in one of their weekly tournaments. And this really piqued my interest. This is Crystal Beast Mech Knight. Alright, now, hear me out here. Alright? When was the last time you thought you would see something this freaking cool? Alright, so basically, Mr. Crystal Beast Pegasus here says, when this card is summoned, so normal or special, you can place Crystal Beast monster from your hand deck or graveyard face up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell card. Alright, now Mr. Ruby Carbuncle here says, when this card is special summoned, you can special summon as many Crystal Beast monsters as possible from your spell and trap card zone. Alright, and in combination with this, we have Crystal Promise, which lets us special or target Crystal Beast card in our spell and trap card zone, special summon it. Alright, so this could place this, and you know, special summon it. Or other cool things, Crystal Bond, add a Crystal Beast monster from your deck to your hand, and place Crystal Beast monster with a different name from your deck face up in your spell and trap card zone. So you get to tutor for Pegasus, then you can place the Ruby or reverse. And it just kind of depends on how you open. And then we have Rainbow Bridge, which will let us add a Crystal Beast spell or trap card, specifically Crystal, from our deck to our hand. So basically, in combination with this entire Crystal Beast engine, it is just fodder for two monsters to make Verte Anaconda. This is how you make Verte look really cute. Alright? So let's kind of dig on into this and see if there's anything else going here, or if this is just two monster go bear the deck. So we have two triple copies of Ash Blossom in Joyous Spring, one copy of Ruby Carbuncle, triple copies of Fire Pegasus, one copy of Pankratops, triple copies of Phantasme, triple copies of Mr. Mech Knight Blue Sky, one Indigo Eclipse with triple copies of Purple Nightfall, one Yellow Star, triple copies of Nibiru, triple copies of Gamma, with one driver, one Dark Magician, one driver, one Red Eyes. Spells, we have triple copies of Crystal Bond, triple copies of Crystal Promise, one Feather Duster, triple copies of Rainbow Bridge, one Red Eyes Fusion, and one copy of the Crystal Conclave. So once per turn, if a face-up Crystal Beast monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect, and special summon one Crystal Beast monster from your deck. You can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard, target one Crystal Beast monster you control, and one card on the field, and return them to the hand. So this actually gets us a bounce. So actually, this kind of gives us more interruptions to the opponent's turn. So that's actually kind of cool. Extra deck down here, we have, of course, Verte Anaconda Fonder, or absolutely the win con of our deck. One Unicorn with one Nightmare Phoenix, one IP, one Access Code, one Tornado Dragon, one Utopia the Lightning, one Utopia, one copy of Full Armor, with one Cypher Dragon, one Cypher Blade, one Abyss Dweller, and two copies of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Side deck here is two Lancia, one Scythe, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone, two Lightning Storm, triple copies of Triple Tactical Talents, triple copies of Artifact Sanctum, and one copy of Red Reboot, wrapping this up. Cool thing here, though, this is secondary, if anything. These do act as sub-level 4 monsters, so if you want to basically play this as a rank 4 package along your way to, you know, making Verte Anaconda, some cool things you can do. Also, this will also help for rapidly increasing your link summoning numbers. I know a lot of people kind of might look at this and go, huh? I can link summon with these? It's gimmicky, but yes you can. Cool things that you can do with Crystal Beast for 500, I guess. Next up, we have Adamancipator. Now this got second place out of, this was some random tournament Carlancho posted. It got second place, and I was like, really? Of all, Adamancipator going back to abusing the eggs. Okay, so we have triple copies of Adamancipator Analyzer, and we have triple copies of Dragite. The main thing we care about here is if this is special by the effect of an Adamancipator card, it does give you the ability to draw a card. And in the earlier builds, we saw that a lot of players were doing this for the draw. But now that we're kind of like more hand trap heavy in things, kind of depends. Also, friends, by the way, we have one Leonite, of course, and one Repite. Then we have triple copies of Researcher, triple copies of Seeker, with triple copies of Doki Doki. Of course, triple copies of Droll and Lockbird. Do not underestimate this card as a hand trap right now, because this card is insanity. Alright, you drop this in certain matchups, you get free frickin' wins. Alright, and we take those. Triple copies of the Monster Negator, of course. Triple copies of Nibiru. Then we have one copy Red Resonator. When this card is normal, something special from a level 4 or lower monster from your hand. Okay, check. Alright, it's a tuner. Alright, Holly Fibrax, go. And then we're maxing out on Adamancipator Friends. Activate top cards from your deck equal to the number of rock monsters you control plus 5. And if you do, add to your hand one excavated rock monster with a level equal to or lower than the number of cards excavated, and place the remaining cards on the bottom of the deck in any order. For the rest of this turn after this card resolves, you can ask about some monsters except for rock monsters. Okay. Free pluses. Triple copies of our Monster Reborn. Triple copies of Pot of Extra because we need draw power. And then we're actually playing our traps. So we have 2 copies of Adamancipator Relief. Tribute any number of Adamancipator monsters. Target cards on the field equal to that number plus 1 and destroy them. Your opponent's got 5 monsters on the field. You got 4 Adamancipators, board wipe them. 1 copy of Adamancipator Resonance. When a monster effect is activated while you control an Adamancipator Synchro monster, negate that activation, and if you do, destroy it. Hey, we have a counter trap card, and we're actually playing it. Kind of cool. And we have triple copies of the Ice Dragon's Prison, wrapping up the main deck. Extra deck here, we have 2 copies of Holly Fibrax, 2 copies of Satellite Warriors. So this is 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner to make it. When this card is sync, summon target cards your opponent controls up to the number of synchro monsters in your graveyard. Destroy them, and if you do, this card gains 1,000 attack for each card destroyed. Well, ain't that just a shocker? If this synchro summon card is destroyed, you can special summon up to 3 level 3 or lower warrior synchro, blah blah blah. If we turbo through our extra deck through synchro summoning, this technically gives us a sub-win con. So we put this big fatty on the field, and our opponent goes, oh, how do I out this? And you should have very easy access to make this. It's actually kind of cool. 2 copies of Quandax, more tuners. Triple copies of Repite, triple copies of Leonite, and then of course we have triple copies of Mr. Dragite here. Side deck we have triple Lancia, 1 Pankratops, triple Dark Rotom or 1 Feather Duster, triple Evenly Matched, triple Infinite Permanence, and 1 copy Red Reboot, wrapping up Adamancipator of all things. Next up, we have Buster Blade. I believe this was the last Buster Blader list out of, the LCS this previous weekend. So I went ahead and grabbed this because I was like, more Buster Blader control for everybody. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 2 copies of Buster Blader Destruction Swordsmaster, triple copies of Buster Whelp, 1 Ecclesia with 1 Fleur-de-Lis, triple copies of Nibiru, 1 Dark Magician, and 1 copy of the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Spells, triple Nadir Servant, 2 copies of, or triple copies of this, 2 copies of the Red Eyes Insight. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a Wyvern in here for this. Would make sense. If not, we're just playing this for no reason, which would make no sense. So yeah, plus 1 Wyvern for fuel for this. 2 copies of the Destruction Sword of Memories, 1 Punishment, 2 Ice Dragon's Prison with triple Imperm, 2 copies of Dynamiscus. Interesting to see this is back again. Triple copies of Prologue, 2 There Can Only Be One, and triple copies of Trap Trick, wrapping up the main deck. Extra deck here, 1 Anima, 1 Protector Whelp, 1 Verte, 1 Linkuriboh, 1 Unicorn, 1 Soldier of Chaos, 1 Archfiend Abyss with 2 copies of Buster Dragon, 1 Titanclad, 1 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, 1 Chimera Flagia, 1 Intis, and 2 copies of Swordsman. Side deck 2 Lancia, triple copies of Effect Veiler, triple Gamma with 1 Driver, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone with 1 Impure Order, and 2 copies of Solemn Judgment. Wrapping up this chunk of deck profiles for everybody. As I said, it's very interesting as we get to see some of the development in the metagame with some of these more roguish picks. I mean, not every one of them is going to be a banger, but you get to see the cool ideas that the player base is concocting at this point, even in a world where there is not an established metagame. Take that, metagame deniers. I don't agree with you. Dinosaur's best deck. Let's go. 2020. Guys, please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about these decks. It's very interesting as we get to see what people are coming up with, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCall40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCall40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcallgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.